everyone, how you all doing? Anybody catch the Donald Trump, Joe Biden debate? I haven't seen it in its entirety yet, but later on I'll probably just look at it and scrutinise it a bit more. But the consensus of opinion, and I've been following a lot of the Australian broadcasting stations who seem to have a bit of a downer on the left, who seem to call it like it is. That's what I like about the Australian press. You know, they don't mince their words, you know. They either like you or they don't. And when they don't like you, they call your bullshit out. And they've been calling Joe Biden's, I mean, what was this shuffling on to the podium? Shuffling on. I mean, I'm sorry, but when I see an old man shuffling, I can't help but think of my father. And I don't mean this in a really disparaging way, people, because I love my dad. Loved him to bits. And he died of Parkinson's. But I saw all the signs when he was getting older and when he was getting more ill. And I saw those shuffling signs in Joe Biden that reminded me that he shouldn't be in the position he's in. But then again, he was what you call a placement president. They placed him in that position. Here you go, Joe. We're going to put you here and you're going to answer to our tune. So whatever we want to push through, you're going to stand there and you're going to argue for our forward plans. And that's really what he's been doing. Because he's not really had a single thought of his own, has he? Not yet. Not one single thought has he raised in the world's press that was his own idea. He's not come up with anything unique. There's no one-liners, no slayers, what I call a slayer. Do you know what a slayer is? Well, it's when all the eyes of the world are on you. You're the main focus of attention, and you know what to say at the right time. And it might just be a word or it might just be a short sentence. That's a slayer. And it stops any further criticism. It makes everybody jump back. Did he really just say that? And it's usually something that no one else has said before. You're not borrowing something from a previous president, which Joe Biden has quoted from previous presidents. You don't do that. You get caught out very easily when you do that. It's quite shameful, isn't it? That an old man of 81 who can shuffle on, who can bumble through and staccato through a speech. I don't know. I never thought that this would happen in a world that we live in at the moment. When I was a little boy growing up, I thought that if you was put in a position like that and you were representing your country as a president or a prime minister in this country, that you would have the right answers at the right time. And none of them do. None of them have got the right answers at any time. And you just know that whenever they tell you something, you know it's a lie. You didn't know that previously. You didn't always know that they were lying. But now you absolutely know without a shadow of doubt that they're all liars. They're all what you call establishment tools who lie for the establishment to keep it going. I mean, they don't want it to come to an end, do they? It's been so good to them. It's rewarded them so well in the past. It's give them everything they ever want. They've never had to go and look for a proper job and work like a labourer to earn their money, to pay their way through life. No, they're part of the establishment and they just get pushed along with the establishment. And that's why they vigorously protect it. That's why the media, who is supporting Joe Biden, vigorously supports the bumbling fool that he is. They make excuses for his little shuffling and his staccato talk and his repetition And it's not repetition for emphasis. He's not emphasizing something specific that's important. He's just repeating himself because the thoughts have gone out of his head, completely out. And so the last thing that remains in his brain, he tends to repeat, thinking that he's saving himself and his embarrassment. But nobody could save you from that kind of embarrassment. It's so plainly obvious that he's not capable, is he, of maintaining that role. He wasn't capable of maintaining that role when he got it, when he was placed in the position. It was at that point there that very, very early perceptive people, and not just haters of Democrats and Biden, but really perceptive people and independent people had picked up on the fact that he ain't all there. There's something missing. The president's brain is missing. The president's brain is missing, and has been since the start. When he got into that position. It's great, isn't it? It's great that this world is falling apart. Not just in the UK, but in America and in all the establishment tool presidents, dictators. It's all falling apart. And it's bloody lovely to watch. I'll see you again.